Hey guys, it's Tara. Welcome to my channel, and today guys I am here at Treasure Island. I'm waiting for my bus pickup to take me to the Hoover Dam. So I'm doing a rafting experience today at the Hoover Dam with National Parks Express. I'm super excited to go. I've been to the Hoover Dam before. I did a dinner cruise out there sometime last year, and I have a video on that too, so check that out if you're interested in the dinner cruise. It took us right up against the Hoover Dam and back on Lake Mead, so it was super nice. So I'm super excited for this, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me so you can see what this rafting tour is all about. It sounds super interesting, and it's gonna be a super up close and personal look at the Hoover Dam. So just a little bit more info for you guys. This is a 4-hour tour. It leaves from Treasure Island starting at 10 a.m., but you have to be at the loading dock at 9:45. I found my tickets on Groupon. I'm sure you could just go to the National Park Express site and get a ticket there, but it's always good to get a deal. So just letting you guys know, they do have tickets on Groupon too.
Safety dock, and then we'll get underway and we'll spend some time up here, and I've got a whole bunch of pictures I want you guys to look at. So everything I talk about on my trip is in those pictures. There's 4,000 pictures. And we're gonna cruise around down here, and we're gonna head on down to the waterfall, and depends on how high the waterfall is today. We may or may not be able to just get enough and shoot right over the waterfall. You just kind of hold on. You know. No, it's nothing like that at all. So follow me down here. Stay out of the puddles. No, not just the tunnels. I mean, this includes the roads. This includes, you've got not only the diversion tunnel, but you have the what's called these stony gates. Those go back because inside there, where the penstocks are, that's where the surplus water comes down from when they're clean.
Hey guys, so we just got off the raft. So we started our tour at like the beginning of the Hoover Dam, and then the tour guide took us down the Colorado River, just like around this area where the dam is, and then back. And then he let us out at this little island clearing area where you can kind of walk around a little bit. So I'm just walking around here. The water is so clear and beautiful, you guys. Like, look at this. Oh my God, it's so beautiful and just peaceful and quiet out here. You can see a little bit of the dam in the background. So we came from this way. You guys can see the raft is like all the way back here. I'm just walking around. Some of the people on the tour, we ran into people who like hike down here. There are people kayaking over here. He was telling us that like people fish over here. There's trout, catfish, stripers out here. So people do fish out here and stuff. But it's just so beautiful, and I don't feel like you're gonna get this experience with any other tour besides this rafting tour, because you're getting up close and personal to the dam, and you get like a little bit of a tour of the Colorado River, which is super nice. Our tour guide, he's super funny. He was giving us history on the dam, history on the Colorado River, history on this area, Boulder City. So you got a little bit of knowledge, and you're getting to see some of the most beautiful sights right outside of Vegas. Like, this is gorgeous, guys. Look at this. There is nothing like this. Oh my gosh. And then we had just passed a hot spring on our way here. Some of the runoff runs into the Colorado River, and you can actually see the steam from when it hits the Colorado River. He was telling us that water is like 140 degrees, so it's super, super hot. And that's actually another thing I want to get into out here. I want to do some more hiking. I want to hike to the Arizona hot springs so I could show you guys that. And I want to get into a little bit more nature stuff out here, and like some other things to do in the area, because we all know I like to party, I like to be on the strip, I like to be downtown, but I also like stuff like this, and I want to show you guys more stuff like this too. But this tour was totally worth it. So beautiful. Such a like dope experience that I don't think a lot of people are gonna get unless they do this rafting tour and get up close and personal to the dam, where you can really see it in all its glory from the ground up. right, guys, I'm back at Treasure Island. I just want to give you guys like a quick rundown of the entire tour. So it's 3 o'clock right now, so the tour was more like 5 hours instead of 4. It said 4 online, but maybe I was mistaken, but it ended up being 5 hours. So we met here at Treasure Island, 10 a.m., loaded onto the bus. I was the only one on my bus that was going to the rafting tour. Everyone else on the bus was doing a just like basic Hoover Dam tour. So from the bus, I got dropped off at Hoover Dam Lodge, and then from the Hoover Dam Lodge, I took another bus to the like a rafting bus to like the base of the Hoover Dam. We went down this like level 1 security road that was like super steep and pretty scary, getting down over there toward the base of the Hoover Dam. And then once we got down there, we walked over to our raft. The raft took us like around the base of the Hoover Dam. The tour guide explained like the history of the Hoover Dam, the different like parts of the Hoover Dam. He passed around pictures, and then he took us around the Colorado River and back. They gave us snack bags that had like chips, cookies, apple, and a water in it. So like a little snack thing and a backpack. And then we came back, drove back up the mountain, went back to the Hoover Dam Lodge, where I caught my bus to go back to Treasure Island. And then on that bus, on the way back, we stopped at the visitor center in Boulder. I believe we were still in Boulder at that point. We stopped at the visitor center and they let us like walk around for a little bit, and now we're back here at Treasure Island. So all in all, it was a really cool 5-hour tour. All the tour guides were great. The lady that initially drove the bus, she was a freaking hoot, y'all. Like, she was talking about, she was going on a spiel about a swingers club out here. And I'm like, dude, only in Vegas can you go on a nature tour and you got the tour guide talking about swingers club. But she was hilarious. She was really good. The other guy that did the actual rafting tour, he was super good. He answered all of our questions. He was like super knowledgeable. He's like an expert in rafting. So it was a really good day, cool tour. I loved it, and I would totally recommend it if you're in the area and looking for something else